Hello and welcome to another Midweek Rant from the Honest Football Podcast. This week Charlie's going to take one on and I'm sure Craig's going to have plenty to say about it. So off you go, lads.
Do you know what? One thing that I've noticed in football, and it started at the top level of the game, and you know this is a podcast built on the foundations of non-league and lower league football, and now I'm starting to see this in non-league, even Sunday morning football. Is these socks, these little socks that go over big socks. Do you know what I'm talking about? Are they called true socks?
They are called true socks, yes.
So as far as my understanding is, you know, you have your normal football sock, which people cut the bottom off of.
Yeah,
correct?
I was just about to say
yeah,
that. Yes.
and hear me out. To put another sock over the top of the place where their old sock was.
What doesn't make sense to you out of that?
Oh, exactly. So you've got a sock, a perfectly good sock that goes in your boot, and you cut the bottom of it off to put another sock over the top. Paying £25, whatever it is, for the privilege of doing that, by the way, for something that's supposed to give you grip. Now, if you get a chance, if you haven't seen these, Google them. The grip goes halfway up my calf. Now, as far as I'm aware, I don't need grip on the back of my calf to stop my boot sliding off. I mean, I've never come off of a football pitch, personally, and gone, do you know what, I had a great game there, but by gosh, my feet were moving around in my boots a lot.
Yeah, but it might save you from blisters. Think about it.
How would grip on my...
How awful will you feel after a game of football?
Yeah.
Then you go, oh, fuck.
Sorry, hang on. You can buy a pack of 30 blister plasters for 50p.
No,
I'm not having
I can get a pair of Wilson socks. I can get a pair of Wilson socks in Primark for £5. Why do I need to pay £25 for a pair of socks that have got a few little funny patterns on them? Because, I don't know, blimmin' Deli Alley wears them or something like that. What I don't understand is, if football didn't have socks and someone invented these socks, I'd say, yeah, do you know what? It's a new thing. I understand that. We've already got perfectly good football socks.
Well, clearly not, because people have blisters.
Right,
not a pair of socks. So hold on there.
I've never seen it.
I'll tell you, you're coaching at a Saturday side. Yeah. I bet you that someone's got a pair.
Yeah, no, there has, exactly. And that I got really annoyed by it.
Did you go up to that person? Did you go up to that person and go, mate, take them off?
No, I said to him, why are you wearing those socks? And he said the exact same thing. They give me more grip on my boots. Now, I've never, in all my time been involved in football, whether it be kids, adults watching it on TV, I've never heard anyone complain about having a slippery boot. Well, I just don't see the point of them. And as I say, you've already got a pair of socks. Would it not be cheaper to make football socks with the little grips on them? Why do we have to have a small pair of socks, the same colour as the normal football socks, to go over the top? Because then you're putting tape around it. It baffles me.
Is it really down to material, Charlie?
Oh, for goodness sake. I just don't get it. But you're paying £25 for a pair of socks to go over a pair of socks.
Hang on. They're going to last longer.
No,
but you're not going to wear football socks after, during training.
Right, okay.
So you're going to use...
Sorry, Charlie. All you've done for 4 or 5 minutes now is rant about the price.
Yeah.
It will be that though, won't it? Well, let's be honest. All you've done is rant about the price. Take away the fact that they're £25, which seems to be your bugbear. Are they a good idea?
No, not at all.
Not a good idea.
Because you've already got a pair of socks, haven't you?
It's not.
It'd be like saying, right, I've got a pair of boots. I'm going to take the sole of them off because I don't know. It's a wet day and I've only got a pair of molds. I'm going to take the sole of them off. And I'm going to put another sole on with metal studs on. You wouldn't do that, would you? It makes no sense to me. If you've got a pair of socks, just wear the pair of socks.
I'm genuinely baffled by how angry you are about this.
I just see it's such a ridiculous
I don't think
thing.
You're coming from, obviously... You're going a bit old school because you want the old Pro Star socks.
No, I just...
Look, you can't go wrong with a Pro Star stock, by the way.
Yes, you can, because they go small after 5
No,
minutes.
what I'm getting at is, you know, if that is the case, right, I would expect to see Roger Federer, I know this isn't football, Roger Federer, Andy Murray, people like that wear them. They don't wear them. I would expect it, because if anyone needs grip, it's a tennis
rain, do they, mate?
No, but oh, come on. You can't tell me those socks.
Go on,
you can't tell me those socks are better in the rain. What I don't get...
They are used in rugby and they are used in cricket.
Cricket, yes, because that's a high
argument, isn't it?
Yeah, do you know? But why cut off the bottom of your other socks as well? That's, you know, would it not be easier if they made those socks then? If you're going to go down that road of wearing those stupid socks, fine. Just make them full-length football socks. I don't get the cutting off of another pair of socks.
The one argument I will give you, which is fair, is that we always talk about the cost of football and how much things cost.
Yeah.
And if you're spending £25 on a pair of socks, when, you know, you haven't got a field to play in because you can't spend £25 on a lawnmower, then, you know, then I get what you're saying. But
with true socks, it maximises power transfer. And
from where? Power transfer from where?
Oh, all right, mate, it's all right. We're not killing anyone here, it's fine.
From where?
Well, it gives you grip to both your shoe and to your foot, so there's no slippage whatsoever, and it's stabilisation on the plant foot. So when you put your foot down,
So if there's been
so you're not gonna like full
15 centimetres of rain outside, okay, it's got nothing. The slipping over has nothing to do with the fact that I'm wearing mould. It's because I haven't got the correct socks.
You've got anti-slip panels. You've got a wet grip technology, and it maximises moisture wicking.
To be fair to Charlie, if there's enough rain for you to worry about that, no, hang on. If there's enough rain for you to worry about that, I would argue the game would be abandoned due to a little or postponed before.
Because there's a magical thing. But the thing is, there's a magical thing about boots that if they're a bit loose. Rather than wearing an expensive pair of socks, they've got laces on them. What you do is you put them a bit tighter.
Yeah, but not everyone these days can do laces up.
And plus, more boots nowadays don't have laces.
No, well, again, that's completely another rant for another time.
You've made him another rant for next week, haven't you?
I know, on a serious note, if your boots are slipping, either they're too big for you, or you need to do the laces up tighter.
Or you could just put another pair of standard $3.99 socks.
Exactly, yeah. Or you should take another pair of socks.
Why would you wear 3 pairs of socks?
I used to do that every game.
Because you have weird feet.
No, but the point being, but why did you do that out of interest?
Because I was very working class, couldn't afford the perfect size boots, so I got the next size up, and then wore 3 pairs of socks on a fit.
Exactly.
And all of those socks were less than £1 per pack.
How long do they last?
Well, at least 6 months, because a little hole in the toes.
Oh, you can't tell me they're going to last your whole season.
They're not made out of
anything.
any better material. I tell you what, the socks might last longer. Those little bobbles on the bottom,
no chance.
They'll fall off within a month. It's no different to having slippers at home with them little things on the bottom. They're gone within 2 weeks.
The hospital socks.
The hospital socks, which I have multiple pairs of, they go 2 weeks. The grip goes, and that will be the same. Once you've put them in the boots in the wet once. They'll just be destroyed.
And then this is the bit that gets me, because we talk about the cost of lower league football and all of that. And, you know, at the top level, they can afford to do it. You then see lads on a Saturday afternoon and Sunday morning cutting the club socks. Now, you think how much it costs?
I do have a player on my team that's cut the socks.
Exactly, and that's my thing. You know, we spoke quite a few weeks ago about
it's enough to put a club out of business if there's not enough time.
You think a pair of socks, what, £5, 6 times 16, you know, you keep doing that season after season.
Unless
some twat keeps cutting the socks because he's worried about his feet slipping a minute or two.
You improvise.
I'm drawing up my seamstress wife and see if she'll do it for me.
Hear me out. Pro Star, how much that socks? Plain socks, how much they cost? Yeah. Buy a pair of them, use them every week. Cut them up, use them every week.
But I'm paying subs as a player, so I shouldn't have to then buy my own socks. What I should do, instead of cutting up the club socks, okay.
That's what I'm saying, he's buying his own fucking socks.
No, you can't do it. Oh, you look so tin pot then if you've got a different shade or different pair of socks.
No, if you get the same, because obviously some football teams have the same fucking colour, same shade, and it's plain.
Do you not think this is a massive, massive amount of effort for a sock that actually doesn't do anything?
Well, I think, Charlie, you've got to buy one, and
I'm not spending 25 quid on a pair of socks that are going to make no difference.
You see, the podcast's money that we actually have.
I think we're going around in circles with you two here. I've taken a nice back seat on this one, but I think you two are going to have to agree to disagree on this one. And I hope those people were as riveted by that exciting argument as I was.
I think it's ideal. I would wear them personally. You definitely don't.
I definitely wouldn't. I'm on Charlie's side.
In your copers.
It's first class bollocks. That's what it is.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for 2 new episodes every week on the Honest Football Podcast.